Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this momentous occasion. Yes, welcome. Oh, my camera already shifted. It's like, oh, momentous occasion. Camera shift. Welcome everyone to this momentous occasion. The Warhammer Total War is out, is released. Unfortunately, it didn't release before my America holiday, but on the other hand, maybe the extra month helped rounding out the game. So basically what was going to happen is it was going to appear on April 28th. That was a few days before I would go to holiday, on holiday to the Americas. And I was super excited because I was like, yeah, I can play a bit of Warhammer, go to a holiday, do a release stream, go to a holiday, and then come back and play some more. However, unfortunately, they did require an extra month to release the game, which means that, my High King edition only arrived today because I forgot to fill in a number, our house number. The number, our address. I had the street and everything filled out except the number, so they couldn't really find our door, which meant that Bookfish couldn't accept the package beforehand, which meant that I couldn't play Warhammer Total War this morning. That was basically the idea, to do an all-day stream of Warhammer Total War today. Unfortunately, that won't happen as well, I didn't play this morning, and also I've got some Game of Thrones to catch up on, which we're going to do this evening because of my absence in America. So, no all-day stream, but a small stream now, and a Astral Games Day, normal-sized Astral Games Day tomorrow to explore the game. So, very excited. A few notes though before we do start. If you are watching this on YouTube, welcome. I am putting the unpacking of the High King edition on YouTube for those of the people from my Twitch community who do miss it and who want to see a actual live unpacking. Now, I've got the box. I've got it right here. It's standing right there. I have only opened it to pull out the box with the discs and the appropriate CD keys so that I was able to install it, so that I could capture it, so that I could actually stream the game after unpacking. But I have not yet checked inside the box. I know somewhat of what's in there. I know there's a dwarven drinking horn, a ring, a whetstone, the game. There's something in the game there. It's a booklet that I haven't opened yet. No idea what's in it. But we're going to check it out. I'm going to do a live unpacking in the footsteps of a great streamer by the name of Nominam, who unpacked when I watched it, I want to say indie box of game Nuclear Throne. I am going to unpack a High King edition of Total War Warhammer right on stream. Alright, so here we go. So, the first thing that I noticed, I'm not gonna pull out the CD key stuff, but the first thing when I noticed when I unpacked the CD is that it is cool box art. Now let me see that I don't, light up the place with crappy lighting stuff, but it really looks cool. It's got some Warhammer art of orcs and dwarves and undead. I think it are all 4 factions. No, 2 undeads, a dwarf and a orc on the front of the box, and a chaos mark on the back of the box there. Very cool, very awesome. Another thing that I noticed when I opened the box and pulled out the first disc, so the first disc is just going on the side here for a moment, is a actual Chaos Warrior there on the box, on the inside of the box. Really awesome, really cool. So yeah, overall, Very nice art there on the box. Just a metal case. Nothing too special about the materials or anything, but just the art being top notch there. Great. Loved it. So other than that, there were some papers. Obviously I'm not gonna take them there because the CD key is on them, and I don't want it on stream to appear on stream, for obvious reasons. But there were some papers in there, just leaflets, one, two-sided printed leaflets with some installation instructions. You know them, the quick start guides, the how do I install this shit sort of thing. Yeah, very handy, if you wanna have a quick start guide. There was also there was the leaflet for the Chaos Race Pack DLC, which you get with the High King edition. And at the back of it, it said, thank you from the Warhammer team. Yeah, there was a nice little bit of a thank you note from the Warhammer team. They're in nice letters. I think I can show it if I just show that part. Gonna be really dangerous here, but I am going to... Oh, there's no CD key on the thank you note, so I can show you the thank you note. Here you go. It looks, the letter type is all as if written in neat little letters, and there's a leaflet on the back. Nothing too special, just a thank you to the community, and we have an active community. Check out our YouTube and Twitch channels, blah 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 blah, sort of stuff. Very neat. But I think the most interesting thing in the box is this. Now I haven't opened it yet. It's an insider guide. It says shows some orcs, and on the back it shows more orcs. Well, goblins actually, but greenskins. So I wonder that if I open it, will it show me more orcs? Actually, no. This guide includes a wealth of advanced insider knowledge and tactical insight to give you a valuable edge, which to carve out a path to dominate the old world. Whoops. That was not good for my elbow. Yeah, so there's some tactics in here. There's some nice art as well. Let me show you some art. There's some art in there. Insider guide. Conquer the campaign. Campaign strategies. I'm just checking. Oh, campaign strategies per race. So each race has its own little section there. Here you see the orc section with Grimgore Ironhide, I think that is, as its art, and I don't think it's big enough to read, but there you go. It just says, greenskin armies. What are the key units? How do you maintain them? And then you have like the vampire counts, which have their own art of Mr. Manfred there, and yeah, the armies. So yeah, very cool. Some description of the different spells, and yeah, some nice art. All right, so that was inside the little box that I pulled out, but now, there's more. Let me grab it. I need to grab it with two hands, so I'll be right back. There is this! I mean, the whole camera starts shifting from its presence, but look at this thing. It is freaking amazing. This is the box. And I just can't hold the camera straight, so I'll have to adjust on the fly here. Low level production quality, but yeah, this is the box. Looks like a tome. If you flip it on its side, it's not real pages. You can't flip through them, but yeah, it looks like a tome, definitely. And on the bottom is the hatch or latch, whatever you want to call it. And if you, my desk is almost not big enough to to support it. But if you pull out the box underneath, I'm gonna just rearrange a bit here, and we can find, I see what the problem is. It's my microphone. Ugh. I hope you guys can still hear me. And there is my mouse mat. Another problem, another issue, but soon to be solved with some rearranging. I'm just pulling out the bottom of the box here, which can be pulled out entirely. Okay, so let me see if I can show you guys. Nope, the camera doesn't shift that way. It pulls out. Okay, so that's interesting. How am I going to show this? So I'm just gonna put this on the side here. A map came out of the old world. So I just pulled this bit here. I pulled it out of the box, and then I can open it like this. And it comes out, okay. So a piece of the box comes out. So here was the map. This was the DVD box sort of thing. Looks solid enough. And it has a clip there. Not sure if I can open it for more goodies inside, but I'd rather not try it. Okay. So there's a lot of foam here. Gonna remove the foam topping there. And there we have, the main goodie, I think. The main thing. Here is the drinking. Man, my camera is way too small for this. But look at this. Drinking horn. I haven't even checked the front myself, but I'm going to show you guys. I'm just checking my camera to see it myself. Ooh, dwarven face on the back there. Very nice. There's a little booklet inside on how to, I see, assembly instructions for the thing. I'm not gonna assemble it on stream. I do want to play the game, but this is the rope for the whetstone pendant, which I will show you now. Oh, it's a spare rope, I see, because the whetstone pendant is already on a rope. Here it is. There's the rune, and yeah, it's on a rope. Very awesome. Looks cool. People said it felt weird for a whetstone. Now, I'm not a blacksmith expert, but I mean, feels solid enough, feels sturdy. So, not sure what to think of that. There's some foam inside here. Can't really remove it, so I assume it's there for to protect the inside of the drinking horn, if you actually want to drink from it. Let's see if there's more. Oh, there's the aha! I think I found the last item of the box. The dwarven ring. Yep, the one ring to rule them all. Here we have the dwarven ring with runes on it. Not sure if my camera can focus. Focus, camera. Your focus needs more focus. Oh, yeah, there you see it. It's got engravings on it. Different numbers, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's a 6-sided dwarf ring. So those runes, those lines that you see right there, there you see 4 lines, but it goes all the way from 1 to 6. So I think it's a dice. I'm just gonna carefully repack this as I found it. It is a dice sort of ring. Hey Zigcat, what up? How are you doing, sir? I'm just unpacking my hiking edition here. Did they ruin the ring with those engravings? Yeah. So the runes, the engravings are on the ring. My camera doesn't focus on the thing though, but which is a shame. But it's it looks really awesome. It feels heavy in hand, just the ring itself. If you like place it and you don't expect it, I'm not sure if this is normal. I'm not a ring person, so I'm not sure if this is normal for rings. But the moment you place it in the hand, it like has this weight to it. Again, feels sturdy enough. But as with whetstones, I'm also not an expert on rings, so I am just going to place this all back where it belonged for now. It is now a ruined ring. There you go. Also, a thing that I forgot to mention: this tome you see. I thought they would all be fake pages, but if we open the tome to the first part, let me just adjust it for the camera. You can see that the first pages are actual pages. I'm just opening random ones here, but the first pages of the tome are actual pages. Yeah, there we go. Warhammer Total War. Which is really awesome. I mean, normally all the pages are fake, but right now it's all, well, it's not all real, but there's still some fake pages on the back. But there you go. So that is sort of the High King edition. I showed a lot. I showed almost everything of the High King edition. However, there is one more thing that came out of the box that I haven't shown yet and haven't looked at myself yet. So we're going to find out what that is. This is just all improvising on how to do that. Sorry for the camera shaking. My camera is on loose ground. Yeah, so this also came with the box. Now I'm hoping that this is a map of the old world. We'll see as I unwrap it carefully. I unwrap it, and indeed it is. It is a. You can't see anything in the back, but I'll do it like this. There you see a map of the old world with an actual sticky thing to well, it's not sticky, but a stick-shaped thing to put it back, to roll it back up, which is really nice. But there you go. A actual map of the old world in the High King edition box. So yeah, really awesome, really spectacular. To recap, we've got, for the people who just came in, moves like cloth. It feels like cloth as well. It's not a paper map like in Medieval 2. It's definitely better quality. Definitely. It's not the Rome 2 also, or Rome 1 or Rome 2 also had a paper map, I believe. This is definitely not paper. Nope, it's cloth. It's definitely cloth, yeah. So to recap, we've got a awesome artwork. Just a quick recap for those that just came in. Wolf Cup, what's up? Just in time for the recap of the High King edition. We have a awesome artwork CD box with a chaos sign on the back and skulls of dwarves and orcs and undead in the front. How you doing, Wolf? We also have, if we remove this CD, on the inside, freaking awesome Chaos Warrior. Alright, so that's the disc box. That's the first thing we discovered. Very amazing. Just doing a quick recap of what I've got. We have, that's CD key. This is it. Yep, this is it. We have a thank you note from the Creative Assembly. Just a lot of, you know, information about check our YouTube and Twitch channels, all that shit. We've got Insider Guide. This is a little booklet that includes artwork, as you can see right here, Manfred von Carstein, and strategies, insight things on all the races. Got some goblins in the back, or on the back as well. We have in the box the cloth map I just showed of the world from Warhammer. We've got a big box that I'm just gonna do it again for the quick recap for those that missed it. We have a huge box. Get in there. That has a dwarf on it. So for those that liked other races, shame on you. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. They only had a dwarf box. That has fake pages, as you can hear by my knocking on the fake pages. And inside the box, I'm not gonna unpack it again, but there was a whole load of stuff. You can check it on my YouTube channel or my, once I voted this Twitch episode. But on the inside was a drinking horn, a ring, and a whetstone chain. Or chain, not a whetstone chain, but a whetstone necklace, I should say. That were looking pretty awesome. All inscribed with runes. And the drinking horn had actual protection inside, so you could actually use it for drinking. Another great idea of them, to actually put some protection inside. Oh, yes, of course. So you can actually use it for some drinking, which is a nice idea. So it's not just a mantelpiece. But it looks amazing, and you can check it out. I've unpacked the entire hiking edition now, and shown everything on stream there. And yeah, now I'm going to jump into the game. Really excited. It just arrived like, what, about 50 minutes ago? 50 minutes to, no, later. About an hour and 10 minutes ago. The only thing that I did on the game side, on the software side of things, was that I jumped into the game to check out the options, make sure graphics were correct and everything for streaming. The thing that bothered me the most was that there is no windowed mode, so we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way like we did in Medieval 2, with capturing the my desktop. So you will see my desktop for a second, unfortunately, because there is no windowed mode. Why in this day and age is there no borderless window mode? Well, there is a window mode, but there is not a window mode that gives you the resolution of your screen. The borderless window, I believe, is called, or something. Full screen window, I don't know. But every game has it, but not this game, for some reason. Which is a shame, because I would really like it. CA, please implement a borderless window patch. Thank you. But yeah, so we will be jumping into the game. As I did so with the graphics, I skipped the intro cinematic. Which means I haven't seen the intro cinematic. Oh my god, that's really cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disappear off screen. I'm going to put off the camera. I'm going to put off the chat window right there. Gonna play the intro of the game. Gonna enjoy it with you guys. Gonna watch it for the first time. And yeah, then we jump into the game. Final thing. Before I do so though, I'm going to put a final poll, or a final look on the poll. I've asked you guys, before I went to America, I asked you guys, what race would you like to see most played? And the winner is still the Vampire Counts. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the intro. We're going to enjoy it together, and then we're going to jump into a Vampire Counts campaign, because you guys voted for Vampire Counts. It's good. Alright, I am excited. I am ready to rock and roll. Also, before we jump in, minor comment here. For those who know Bookfish 35, Bookfish and I have left our Crusader Kings campaign for a bit. She has purchased Warhammer as well, and we are going to play a Warhammer multiplayer campaign on Friday evening instead of the usual Crusader Kings 2 campaign. And yeah, so more Warhammer. Woohoo! More Warhammer. Sounds awesome. Ooh, my forehead really still is red. If you notice this red forehead, it's from the American sun. Because 21 days in the full desert sun does that to your face. Alright, so we're going to jump in. Without further ado, see you guys on the other side of Warhammer.